How many of you can proudly say that you have kept your last year's New Year's resolution, and how many of you can say that you have achieved most of your goals that you set for yourself? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 1, 2, maybe 0. I'm not trying to shame you guys in this video, and I was like this until 2 years ago. When it comes to getting my financial freedom or building my online business, I screw it up for last 5 months. Every single year, every single new year came, I said to myself, this is going to be my last year for where I'm working for someone else. I'm going to have an online business which is going to help me to get my financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. But it didn't happen for the past 5 years, but everything changed last year, which was 2025. I went from cleaning toilets, mopping the floor, and cleaning the dirty plates in the UK to having a profitable online business, and at the moment I am traveling. And in this video, I'm going to explain everything in detail, how I actually went ahead and achieved most of my goals. Yes, right now I am in Bali, I left the UK and I quit all of my job, and I have my financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. Yes, it's still weird to say it out loud, because I've been saying this for the past 5 years, and suddenly everything started happening. It's not luck. It didn't just happen out of nowhere. I made it happen. I made lots of sacrifice. Yes, we will go through this in this video. I'm gonna explain everything in detail. But before that, if you guys follow me on Instagram, probably you would have seen this post on my pinned section on my Instagram. Says goals for 2025. And these are all the goals I have set to myself in the New Year's Eve of 2024 to be achieved on 2025. And 2025 has gone. Now it's 2026. Let's see how many goals I've achieved. So the first thing is 20K a month with my online business. It was a bit delusional because at this time I was barely making, I was making money, but it was not that much. It was a bit delusional. I was struggling with my clients. I was losing clients. I was getting clients, new clients. Yes, I didn't manage to get up to $20,000 a month, but I did manage to get up to $15,000. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this $20,000 a month in Bali. It's just gonna take me for like 3 to 4 months to get up to this level, because this place is filled with business owners. Wherever you see, all the people are having their own online business, and every people I speak to gives me new information and new ideas on how to get more money. Next up, helping others in the same path. So yeah, when I tried to do this for past 5 months, I was alone, making all sorts of mistakes. I didn't have anyone to help me out in this thing, because I've been watching lots of videos. I've been seeing lots of online gurus trying to help people, and I've lost a lot of money in this online gurus. I don't want to name anyone right now, but I will surely make videos on how many coaches screwed me up, taking the money from me and not helping me out. Yeah, I lost a lot of money. I made a lot of mistakes. That's why I wrote this down, helping others in the same path. If I'm started making money, I would genuinely want other people to make money as well. I genuinely want help to help people who wants the same thing as me, because I know how hard it is to go from something to nothing. Because the first dollar you're gonna make online, that will be the hardest money you will ever make in your entire life. After that, it's gonna keep stacking. You know what to do. You know the system. You just have to keep on rinse and repeat, and you're gonna make a lot of money. But the first client you will get and the first payment you will get on your account, it's so surreal. And it's really hard. So yeah, I can say that I have achieved this goal. I have helped a lot of people do the same thing as me. And some of those guys are gonna join me in Bali as well. It genuinely makes me happy whenever I'm helping someone and that help led to them to achieve their goals. So I'm really happy and thankful that I have achieved this goal of helping others in the same path. The third one is getting better in communication. As you can see, I am getting better at communication. 5 years ago, I couldn't even speak in English. I can think in English, but I couldn't speak in English. The first time I went to UK, it was a huge struggle. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about this. And the point is, as you can see, my communication skills has improved really well, all thanks to the business I'm doing right now, because my online business needs me to be good at communication and sales skills. And if I can't speak in English, I can't make any money. And on top of it, if I had like thick Indian accent, I won't get any clients. So that's a win. Getting better in communication, check. Next is learning how to fight and swim. This was a tricky one since I was focusing more on how to make more money. I couldn't really focus more on going outside and learning new stuff. So I didn't really learn how to fight, but I was watching lots of fighting videos, trying lots of shadow boxing whenever I had some time. And I did learn how to swim. I just went to the beach and I started learning how to swim. I know how to swim, but I don't know how to put my head up. So if someone pushes me in a pool or a deep end, I will die. So since I am in Bali, if you don't know how to swim or how to surf, it's a big no-no. So I'm going to start learning how to swim and how to surf from next month. And I'm going to join a Muay Thai gym. So I'm going to learn how to fight and how to swim. So I didn't really achieve this goal for last year. So I'm going to add this for this year. So I'm going to learn this for this year. Next up, improving in calisthenics. That I did. Now I can do handstand, and I can even do handstand on a half Bosu ball. I have unlocked that new skill, and I can do muscle ups. That's another good skill. And I can do front lever, and I can do partial elbow levers. So I have learned a lot of skills in calisthenics. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Next up, start traveling. And as you can see, I have a small star next to start traveling. The main reason I even started thinking about having my own business is because everything comes back to me having a financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom, so that I can travel more. I can be truly free. I don't want to ask permission to a guy to go on a holiday or to go even to take a piss, to go for a break. That's not me. So that's the main reason I risked everything, quit my job, left all of my family and friend behind. And I was being so delusional just to achieve the goal of not to make money. Yes, to make money, but with that money, I wanted to travel. That's the main goal. The main goal is not about just making money. It's make enough money so that I can travel more and enjoy my life. That I did. I left the UK. Right now I'm in Bali and I'm having plans to going island hopping in Indonesia, to go to Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Japan, China. So I have lots of plans in my head, and I have money for it, and I have time for it, and I have a business which can run from anywhere with the help of internet. So I'm really happy that I'm in a situation where I can do all this stuff. So start traveling, check. Getting better physically and mentally. This was a huge thing for me, and getting better physically, yeah, I did that multiple different times. So I went from skinny to being jacked and fat to being jacked. So as you can see, this is my last physique update. I am pretty good. If I say so myself, I'm pretty happy with how I look at the moment, but I can always get better. So this year, I just want to keep the same physique, but getting better, like getting even more shredded, lose some fat, gain more muscle, and increase some endurance, more running, more surfing, more swimming. That's going to be this year's new goal. And getting better mentally. And I'm happy to say that I have improved a lot mentally, because the last 1 year I have struggled more compared to all the rest of the 25 years of my life. And I have been through a lot of stress. And yeah, I don't want to say I got depressed. I got stressed. I was in a bad situation, but I never lose hope. All of those things which happened in my life helped me to get mentally resilient. Like David Goggins says, when you do lots of hard stuff, you will mentally like get strong. It's just like training your muscle. If you put your muscle to lots of strain and struggle, it will get strong and you will get jacked. And it's the same with your mind. If you keep on going through lots of shitty situation and struggles, and when you come out of that situations, you will be stronger than when you went into that. So I'm happy to say that getting better in physically and mentally is a check, and I'm really happy about that. Even making 15,000 doesn't really come close to getting better physically and mentally. That's the whole purpose of life, getting better every single day. And next up, improving in Spanish. I did improve in Spanish, but I got kind of lazy, but I started joining some Spanish clubs. And today I'm going to Salsa Socials. So I'm pretty sure it's in a Mexican restaurant in Bali. I'm pretty sure there will be lots of Spanish people where I can interact with and improve my Spanish. For example, this is how fluent in Spanish, and you can even check my accent. Mi español es mejorando cada día porque estoy practicando mucho con las personas en gimnasio. Meaning my Spanish is getting better every single day because I'm practicing more with people in my gym. So that's the main place I interact with people. So when I see a person who looks from Latin America or Spanish, I just straight away go and ask, ¿hablas español? Like, do you speak in Spanish? So I have a small conversation with them and start practicing my Spanish with them. So improving in Spanish is a check, but I do have to improve a lot more. And that's another goal for this year. Monetizing my YouTube channel. That I didn't do. Since I have a business channel, which it has a particular niche, it's not a huge niche, and I can only get a certain amount of views, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 views, and I can't really have that much views to get monetized. Yes, my channel has more than 1,000 subscribers now, and I have more than 200,000 views. So that's a good thing. So by this year, I will try to monetize both of my channel, both of my business account and my vlogging channel. Again, if you want to check out my vlogging channel, link will be in the description. Monetizing YouTube channel, no, not for last year, but definitely for this year. Making my parents proud. And yeah, it's a tricky one. So my parents wanted me to come back home and get a normal job and settle down and get married. So that's what they wanted me to do, but that's not me. I wanted to do more with my life. I think I'm still young enough to enjoy my life. I'm 26. Oh shit, this year I'll be 27 in 5 months. Okay, I'm getting old, but still I got some time, and I will think about marriage when I'm getting close to like 29, because in my mind, I wanted to be with someone who I love when I'm turning 29 or 30. So let's see how that goes. But the thing with making my parents proud, it's, I couldn't do it yet, but one day they will be proud. They will know. At the moment, they can't really understand what my thought process are and how I think about how life should be. They can't understand that, because most of the Indian parents or Indian family or Indian person overall, they just want a normal life. They don't want to risk anything. The fact that I'm doing online business is a risky from my parents' perspective. So I can't really blame them. They don't want me to struggle, and they don't want me to be unhappy. They just want me to be happy and safe in their own way. So they don't have an ill intent. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't really say that they have a bad intention. They have good intention, but that intention is not good for my life and what I'm trying to achieve in my life. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with all the things I've achieved last year. The fact that I'm sitting here in Bali and I'm making video about it, that's a big thing. That's the main reason I started personal development, started going to the gym, and started writing these kinds of stuff, just to leave the UK and start enjoying my life, going to the place where it has good weather, good people, good food. Everything is good right here except the traffic. Yeah, the traffic is really bad in Bali, but except that, everything else is really good. So that's all. And the reason why I started winning on most of the thing I have said I was going to achieve or win is that I put myself in a do or die situation. What I did is I came close to dying once. It's a big story, but I'll keep it short. I was walking back home from the gym and I was wearing a headphone. And if I took another step, a truck would have hit me and I would have died. So after this incident, everything started changing. I started changing myself. I changed my hairstyle. I got this ear pierced, and I was thinking about getting a tattoo as well, but I didn't. I'll think about it in the future. And I was thinking about doing something drastic. So what I did is I booked a ticket, one-way ticket to Bali. At this time, I didn't have any idea what am I going to do, and even if my business is going to start making money so that I can live a life in Bali. But you need to have an end date. If you don't have an end date, you keep on living the shitty situation all the time. I'm pretty sure at the moment, the life you're living, you don't really like it that much, but you don't really hate that much. But the life you want to live, it's not the life you have right now. So you're kind of being comfortable in shitty situation. You're just surviving, not living. So that's the most dangerous space. I would rather be in the most happiest place or in the most stressful situation. I don't want to be comfortable in a shitty situation. You know what happens when you are comfortable in this middle ground? You will stay in this middle ground until you're going to turn 80 or 90, until you're going to die. And when you're in the deathbed, you will be thinking, man, I should have did something with my life. I wasted all this time and didn't do anything. And trust me, I've watched lots of videos and interviews of people who are gonna die in few days, and all of them have these 3 big regrets in their life. Having spent too much time in their job and not traveling enough and not spending enough time with loved ones. So these are the 3 big reasons. And when you condense these 3 big reasons, it comes down to just working too much for someone who doesn't think about you. And if you don't work that much, you can travel more and probably you can spend more time with your family. So working too much for someone else, that's the main regret everyone has by the end of their life. That's not going to be me. I would rather be homeless, trying to do something with my life rather than like sticking in this shitty middle ground situation. And that's what I did. I took a decision to buy the tickets to Bali, and I should figure something out in this time period, in this 1-year time period. And I did. And don't get me wrong, it's not at all a good story. There was lots of struggle. I went broke multiple times. I was even so close to being homeless. Thanks for my roommate at the time. He covered my rent multiple different times, and my sister helped me with money for my food. So if it wasn't for some people in my life when I was struggling, I would have probably went broke being homeless, or I would have just gotten a normal job and I would have kept on going the same thing again and again. Yes, at this part of my life, I quit my job. I quit my multiple different jobs at the same time. And I did got a job offer of 35 or 36,000 pounds, a corporate job, which I was trying to get for 6 months. And when I was thinking, if I get this job, that's going to make it even worse. I will work for 9 to 5. And it's not 9 to 5 anymore. You do have to wake up early, like 6 in the morning, get ready for the job, and you have to go to the shift. And when you come back, it's going to be 7 in the evening. So the whole day is gone. You can't really do anything with your life. So I was thinking, if I said yes to this job, I can't really enjoy my life anymore. So I said no to that job as well. I was like, fuck it, let's do this. It's gonna be do or die situation. And that's when everything started clicking. I didn't back off. Even if I went broke multiple different times, I kept on going. I kept on showing up every single day. I didn't rely on my feelings. It was just pure discipline. If I had to do something, I have to do it. It doesn't matter if I feel like shit or if I feel like stressed out. No, if I have to do outreach, I will do outreach. If I have a meeting with the client, I will show up on the meeting with the client with a smile on my face. And I started closing clients, and I started helping people to do the same thing. They started closing clients, and my everything was coming close. So the closer I got to the end date, everything was coming together. But yeah, there were lots of stressful situations because I didn't want to leave all my friends and my relationship back, but I did it anyway. I'm already made a video on my vlogging channel talking deeply about the stress and all the bad things which happened to me on the first month before leaving and after leaving the UK. If you want to check it out, I will leave a video in the description. But the point is, you have to put yourself in a situation where it's going to be a true do or die situation. And if you are young enough, if you're in your 20s, you can take this risk. And you should take this risk. And when you get to 30 or like 40, you don't have any space to make any mistakes because you have your family to feed, and you have to take care of your parents. And that time, you can't really rely on someone to help you. You are the person who everyone else will be relying on. So that time, you can't really like, screw it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to travel more. You can't really do that. So make your 20s counts. And even if you're in your teenagers, this is your best time of your life. Make use of it. Put yourself in a situation that you have to make it happen. And if your back is against the wall, the only way is to go front. And even if you fall, you have to fall facing up so that you can get up and do the same thing again and again. I know it's all the things I'm saying right now, it's kind of like a overly used motivational stuff, but this is the truth. If you don't have an end date, you will keep on living this shitty situation and keep on living this normal life, and the life you always want to live will be far away. It will be going far away every single day. You don't take action. So make the 2026 count. Don't just promise something for yourself and don't do it. Please don't. If you don't help yourself, no one is going to come and help you to make more money. For example, let's say no one's going to think that, okay, Gautam is a good guy, I need to make him more money. No one thinks like that. The only person who makes Gautam more money is Gautam himself. So the only person who can change your life and make your life even better, it's yourself. So bet on yourself, take more risk, and take more opportunities. The more risks you take, the more shot you shoot, at least one will start to stick, and you are gonna make use of that one to get more out of it. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much. The video is getting longer, and you guys don't have the attention span anymore because of the social media. And if you genuinely want to start making your online money, getting your financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom, I'm currently helping people to set up their own entire business and start making money within days or weeks. I do have a link to book an onboarding call with me. I'll leave that link down in the description. Check it out, and I will see you guys in the next video.